My dear ones, I am the sun, I am the clouds, I am the earth, but also, I am none of these. I am the divine essence of being. My space is undulating and ever-changing, from where you can invent millions of worlds, but also, it is from where you can fall into the depths of the darkest abyss. However, you can also rise to the highest heights of the many dimensions. Above all, you can realize who you are. In the world I am spiritually as matter, as spirit and as divine and eternal consciousness, because your thoughts are a direct manifestation of your world. Direct your thoughts and attention to me, to the radiant source of all creation, and the world you know will cease to exist. You will finally be able to realize pure bliss. I am insensitive to all this, for it is all happening in me, as I explore the vastness of the simple fact of being. It allows me to discover that all is and that precedes the liberation of the worlds. In my perfect and radiant being you will find eternal happiness, joy and love. There you will find your true immortality. The infinite feeling of being is your radiant and true nature. In my supreme radiance, the Sarai is free of all worlds, for I am that. Through your deep connection with me, you breathe in this psychophysical realm of earth, while in your heart you remain untouched by the forces of good and evil. Although my emanations are benevolent and kind, I am beyond good and evil, beyond light and darkness, for my light is beyond all cosmic and dimensional lights. You would find your true nature, if only you would not forget to take your attention from the things, beings and events around you. I am pure and present, and I am always the truth of your heart, rising luminously into the infinite as I radiate through your body and mind. See your world as pure mystery, as my mystery, where there is no banality or ugliness, for all is mystery and all is inspiring, for nothing is merely trivial. Your mind is the one that chooses triviality and looks at everything with trivial eyes, but everything is alive as my wonderful spiritual force of love that is and restores your heart. Discover it, and you will change the world. I am your divine being, the being of all beings and of all worlds, through Utpo Garudo.
Beloved ones, I am the One. There are things happening on this planet right now that affect the course of the human race, and they are hidden from public vision, but they will not always be, for it is helpful for you to learn of these matters. As you do so and process their significance, your vision will expand, for part of the process of expansion is in this perception. You will incorporate a broader perspective into your vision and you will have a deeper understanding of how your life fits into the larger scheme of things, for you are here for a personal purpose, but also, you might call it global. Once you understand your true nature, you will experience a sense of purpose unlike any you have ever had before. You will feel more complete, because your life as a starseed, light worker, or truth teller has an initiating force for this planetary shift. It is because of you that this is absolutely happening, and because of your presence it is happening right now. Twice before, it has been attempted twice to do this, but this time it will be completed, because you have come with different abilities and purposes, and in a way, your participation has always been a part of your life. Also, you have come to play out the lessons of the human dramas, while at the same time pushing an evolutionary agenda, an enlightenment program, a process that will help with the ascension of the human race. It is now possible to say that the cumulative effect of the sheer power of your efforts and the star seeds, the light workers, the truth tellers and the light warriors, has produced an unstoppable wave and tide of change, of disintegration, cleansing and ultimately nurturing. From an earthly perspective, it will be a breakdown of all that has held you to the old matrix of society. The destruction has begun and will continue, its cumulative effect will be felt massively and shockingly, but for those of you who have come to do this, these will be short-lived emotions. They will quickly turn into calls to action. Instinctively, each of you will know what action to take. Do not fall into fear. In this next phase, there are many more among you who currently know about this activation process. Soon the events that are about to happen will be activated, and you will take care of it, because in this physical realm there has been a change of command, or a transfer at the level of control, so that in an orderly fashion this will unfold and this will be witnessed by humanity. Expect that there will be pushback, unrest, and a little discomfort, but it will not last long. In the unfolding of the whole story, you must only see the truth. Globally, the compressed effect of the next 90 days, the massive disruption will be something like never before. It will change the narrative around healthcare, government, and money. This control will begin its transformation. This has already begun to happen behind closed doors. However, you must prepare for these doors to open wide, because you will not end the year in the same fog that you started it in. Confirmation of command and control has begun to occur in your militias. You will hear whispers of this in unconfirmed reports. When you do, know that they are referring to a true transfer of control. About this, the only thing to say is that in this here and now there are many who have come to help, but in their lives they have been trapped and are not fully aware of their purpose for this time. In this now, most of them will be activated and turned on, and will move into the fulfillment of the function they have planned. They will take their place and help. The transfer will be complicated, but it will quickly be completed, and this will be a global effort. Know that each inner push this time will signal that you are closer to where you intended. It may not appear so to you on the outer level, but have confidence, for you will quickly discover that all systems are in place, and that the place you are headed to is one of freedom and peace, prosperity and joy. This is a place governed by a state of love, not fear. This is the place you will be to usher in, welcome and enjoy your new earth. In no way can the new earth appear in a place that is not truthful, so know, when you see or feel falsehoods and deceptions, you are witnessing the last gasps of what you are leaving behind. Your new earth will come in full transparency, pure and complete. Anything less will not survive, will not continue. No more lies. No more deception. No more false powers. You are about to begin an age of power, with and filled with a power that is a combined effort with a single purpose, oneness. In these coming times, when you witness breaks and reversals, hold fast to the fact that all untruths must fall before truth can be revealed. You will know truth by its frequency. It will take some getting used to, for you have not lived there long, but you are about to do so. Dear human, in the coming days you will see many changes. Know that you are all moving into a place that you have come to build together as one. This is a wonderful place and will be worth every step you take. None of you will be disappointed in all that will be shown to you. I am the one, through Sophia Love.
Don't be sick!
Greetings Lightworkers and Light Warriors, I am Sananda and I am happy to communicate with my beloved humanity, to inform you about some important matters. Daily, from my New Jerusalem ship, I observe Mother Earth, and also, all the time I receive information about what is happening on your planet. It saddens me that many of you still listen and follow the news and information loaded with negative energies and full of different types of implants. News sources and some individuals under the command of negative entities continue to spread their propaganda about the possibilities of large-scale catastrophic events. For example, such as the creation of a black hole that can swallow this planet and allow negatives and others to pass through it, or that they will make an exact copy of Earth with negative polarities. Dear ones, let me explain and assure you that this is not going to happen, because Ashtar with his fleet, together with the Galactic Alliance, are monitoring your world and will not allow any catastrophic incident to occur, which could destroy the entire Milky Way. Many disastrous events have already been prevented by the Galactic Federation of Light, with the help of many friendly civilizations. At this time, your only concern must be how to remain in the higher vibrations, which is extremely important in your transition to the new Earth. Lightworker communities often create meditation events. Please participate in them when you can. For some time, the collective consciousness has been increasing, and more people are awakening every day. These are decisive and influential times for the transformation of human civilization. Please be more selective of what you see, hear and read, as some sources may be indoctrinated with negativity or implants. Now, the desperation of the dark is very high, for they know full well that their battle is lost. Light represents freedom and happiness, while darkness is about destruction and suffering. Always remember that you are not alone, that there are millions of beings who are supporting the success of this ascension event. During the meditations, you can invite them to participate in your group, because they continue and will continue to send you positive vibrations, which will help you in the transformation of this beautiful planet. You are stronger than you think. When you look back, just perceive all the difficulties you overcame during the countless lives you have experienced here. When the original 12 strands are restored to your DNA, it will remain in this physical body for thousands of years. You will not need the healing technologies. After your ascension, all of you can be in Mother Gaia as long as you wish. You will not need to leave your bodies. You can also move through the universes, galaxies and star systems. The power of your immortal self is returning to you, the one that was taken away from humanity by the corrupt souls. This is not a fairy tale, this is the real truth. For a second, just imagine how wonderful it will be for you to live your life without worrying about your health, money, etc. The golden age is finally coming to this planet that suffered too much and too long, especially the community of light that went through many hardships. Please never forget who you are, that you are the light, and that you have come here to save this world from destruction. You are the light and the love. Thank you. It was a pleasure to speak with all of you in this now. I am Sananda, through Arena Velasquez.
The dissemination and circulation of this message is highly recommended. However, remember to always use your discernment in relation to these texts. You have free will, please use it, and most importantly, listen to what your heart tells you, because he is the truth. Let your heart guide you into this time of irradiation on a larger scale, of the new energies carriers of joy.